give. This is Michelle. And he's going to bowl his way
I just know he can bend that run. Stop with it.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle.
Boom! That's what I want.
Just a yard or two
rocking, baby.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's
right there. Come on, dude. Hope you run out of pauses. How many pauses they get this year? 5?
Patriot 1st down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the handoff, it's Michelle. And he gets it down to the 32. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first.
Man, they need to put that L1 back on the game today.
This defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll run it here. This is James Lane. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Brady. Nifty move by Gordon.
Look at that.
Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, 33 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
220. Hey, Alabama. Go! Regular. Let's go!
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw is Winston. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. They'll throw again. Winston. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Flushed, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. John Simon in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. They just do get the play off. Now Winston.
Look at that. That's supposed to be a win for me, man.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back to the
inside position, that's a win for me.
Well, they didn't exactly show
They know
patience
that.
there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away
Know that.
and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Charles, for the New England Patriots, one stat that you and I were looking at before the game is kind of interesting. When they lost in weeks 14 and 15, it's the first time they suffered back-to-back defeats in December since 2002.
Look at
so
that.
I don't know that they're in trouble
That's
as they go
bullcrap.
toward the playoffs, but not playing their best.
Look at that.
I think that's a great point because you have to go back to 2002 for that to happen.
That's a shame, man. Catch animation I ain't never seen
off the
before.
charts. But you're exactly right.
Don't worry
They're
about
not playing
it. I
their
wanna
best
do.
football.
Have fun,
And
yeah.
what
Make it
they're
look
always
good.
competing for is one of those opening week buys where they have to play that extra game in the playoffs. It looks like this year they may very well have to play that extra game. And if that's the case, that's not the recipe for getting to the Super Bowl for the New England Patriots.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle.
No.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Michelle. Down to the 25. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a second down throw for Winston.
How you feel that way?
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Look at that.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Yeah.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I ain't see it. Yeah.
Jameis to throw it. This is caught by Jackson. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Winston now to throw on 1st down.
Look at it, though. What happened to my hand? What happened?
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. "14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on 1st down. So after the INT, it's Brady. He's got a man, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Alabama, 380.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Here's Humphreys. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said?
Sorry, I better throw up a touchdown. Then somebody hit me. I ain't see nobody coming. Then somebody hit me in the ball. Didn't have no power through a feet. Ooh, it hurt.
But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, Are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Scale your shoe.
O.J. Howard, 73 yards. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Santos with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
Said Joe could play there, huh?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On the ground, Michelle. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On third down, that's White. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here. So for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Second down, Winston. Space to run past the 20.
Dude, come out of nowhere.
Has it over the middle. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be
battle
tough to get
then,
him
bud.
down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. The carry here for the big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6.
I like 3 and 1, I think.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Brent Grimes. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Following the interception, Winston. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
O.J. Howard, a dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Santos with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. A second nice move, a spin. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Winston. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on, isn't that running Deshaun Jackson, really?
On 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. They went for
somebody tell me Deshaun Jackson's slow so I can believe it, because he just ain't effective on here.
Deshaun Jackson's slow.
Thank you, Trevor. Love you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10.
Good throw. I thought he could pick it off. Just hit him. That's the finisher. That's my game winner. And you throw it out there where he can pick it off.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Way out there behind me, my man, underneath him. Now I gotta go do this crap for me. Had the game won right there, man. Way too doggone much.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On play action, now Brady. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back
what you doing getting the sack?
3-yard line. Levante David coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss.
How did he get a sack? I didn't see him. Can you start seeing him, though?
Sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Oh, and this
Got
is
him running scared, y'all.
Safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting?
I gotta go back and look at that play. That blitz. I don't remember no blitz.
They actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's
Get down.
coached, it's
There
thought
you go.
about.
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth.
They were tight.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Ready. Black, 22. 550, 550.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Follow.
And now with the play clock almost to 0, Dirk Cutter's going to burn a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Follow. Hey, sub. Let's go. Follow. Green, triple T. Follow.
And an alley to run. Howard has the 1st down and then some. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
OJ Howard, kill him. Ah. Killed that joke. Man, my tight end went off that game running back, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you.